So to kick this episode off, we have two draws for you. We have a draw for the quarterfinal, and before we find out if we actually make it to the semifinal, we also have the draw for that. So at least if we lose today, we will know what we could have gotten. And yeah, I'd be very sad about it. But at least you, the fans, agree with me that the best team we could get is Tottenham. And let me just check one thing. Oh, perfect. Ha! I'm actually looking at myself right now. You can just about see that it says Tottenham over my head right here. Haha, that's hilarious. Anyways, let's look at the draw. Let's start the draw. Who is the host? It is Roberto Carlos. Now, it's someone we haven't seen in a while. What is he doing in life? He is currently doing nothing, but he was... What was his role in Real Madrid? He's the director. Not with that knowledge you are, mate. He's not very good. But is he good at drawing teams? Well, the available teams are Barcelona, PSG, Chelsea, Partizan, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, City, and Tottenham. Yeah, which one are we going to get? Which one of the hard teams are we going to get? They're all hard. They're all hard. Well, let's kick it off. We have Bayern versus PSG. So we're not continuing our run against PSG. Very, very good. Next up, we have Partizan versus my favorite team. We have Partizan versus my favorite team. 1 second. As you can see, we have a shirt here. And the funny thing about this shirt is that before clicking the start to this episode, I was actually contemplating what shirts I'm going to wear. And apparently, it was good that I didn't wear the Chelsea shirt, but I'm going to wear it anyway. Hi guys, MrSpaceman reporting for duty and welcome back to finding out that we are playing Chelsea in, oh my god, the quarterfinal. Is there even any point? I mean, yes, of course there is. The rest of the teams are Real Madrid versus Tottenham because Real Madrid gets all the lucky draws, like I said in the previous episode, and Barcelona gets Manchester City, also known as the Pep Guardiola Derby. Every single team we could have gotten, I would have probably complained, so it doesn't really matter. So we need to get past the big boys to actually make it in the next stage, which makes sense. But if we manage to beat Chelsea, who would we play in the semi-final? Well, let's go over to Roberto Carlos and see what he has to say. So, in the first game, it's going to be Bayern Munich versus PSG versus Partizan versus Chelsea. So, in the universe where we beat Chelsea and in the universe where Paris Saint-Germain beats Bayern Munich, we can meet them in the semi-final. And there we go. There's the confirmation. We are taking on Chelsea. We start off at home and the second leg will be away, which is exciting. So, that episode will be just dedicated to Chelsea, which is incredible. But before we get into it, we have to play Crvena Zvezda. And in their glorious wisdom, we've had some fixtures rearranged to fixtures that are actually much worse than what we had before. Because we have so many games to play between now and Chelsea. And the best part of it is that we play on the 1st of April, on the 3rd of April, and on the 5th of April. So technically, remember when I was complaining that we'd play, what was it? I think it was like the 4th and then the 5th straight after. It's a bit better, despite the fact that we play 4 teams in 7 days. We play 4 teams in 7 days.
4 teams in 7 days.
And one of those teams is Chelsea. End the episode. Run it. I'm done. Goodbye. Have a good one. Bye, guys. No, guys, don't worry. I am not going to leave you hanging. We are taking on Crvena Zvezda in today's episode. And this is going to be the starting lineup against them. We're going to continue with this beautiful tactic that made us beat AC Milan. I generally cannot believe that we're going to play 4 games in 7 days. In 7 days. Okay, enough of this. Enough. Let's stop. Let's focus on Crvena Zvezda and on Chelsea later when we get to that stage. Stop it. Get out of your head. Whew. So we have Hudikov in goal. On the left, we have Ait Nouri, Vitek, Zabarny, and Gilson. We're going to have Tim holding midfielder. We're going to have Barco, Stamenic, and Deans up front. And fully up front, we're going to have Povic and Saldana leading the line. I think we're going to score lots of goals today, despite the fact I am technically in enemy colors and I am allowed to wear this. I'm a Chelsea fan. I've told you guys a while ago that I'm a Chelsea fan. You know this. I do love Partizan, but it's a cool shirt and I want to wear it because I think it's hilarious because it'll set me up for failure and then I can cry because I'll be like, this shirt jinxed me. Yep. I'm just dumb. Well, it's nice to see Crvena Zvezda this time away. Their side is different and they do have Infantino starting. Yes, they have the good old guy that is the owner slash, not owner. He's the CEO of FIFA. So, he's kind of good. Oh my god, in my rush to start the game, I forgot the most important thing. I can't. I am not joking. Every single episode that I do, and I do at least, I think 2 to 3 episodes in a year where I played Crvena Zvezda, so this happens, not rare. And I'm not even kidding. There's another goalkeeper. His name is Oliver Peterson. And the reason why I'm on the screen anyways is because I wanted to see if the CEO of FIFA is in fact playing. And then I find another goalkeeper that Crvena Zvezda have. For those of you that don't know, Crvena Zvezda, every single game, like, I'm not even joking, have a different keeper. And again, this trend continues. Need I say more? Well, talking about Infantino himself, like I said, he looks quite good. Has he played well for them? I mean, to be fair, he's played 23 times for them, scored 7 goals, 5 assists, and 3 player of the matches. I'm surprised it's not 23 player of the matches because, he is the CEO's son. But at the same time, I think he's quite good. He's got lots of caps for the Argentinian national team, just not for the big boy team, which I guess, even being the CEO's son doesn't get you that. But let's see if he's going to get up to any hijinks in this game, as we have an attack straight away as Ait Nouri finds himself in a bit of space, finds Tim in the middle, is back to him again, and the ref is doing everything he can to get in his way, but he doesn't do enough as Ait Nouri chooses to tactically lose the ball to Bukhari. Look at that smart plays. And Stamenic lines up a shot against his old team and almost scores, and that was already, I can see that Crvena Zvezda is playing with 12 players. That ref was marking the hell out of Ait Nouri, but Ait Nouri is built different. As Gino Infantino falls, and there's a... I told you! Look at this! What did I say? Is he gonna get a card? What's going on? No. I don't believe it. This is impossible. This thing that we just saw is impossible. Gino Infantino, who I suspect for the purposes of this video is actually, and I'm not even joking, the son of the CEO of FIFA. And that's why this was in fact a red card. I told you this was going to happen. Crvena Zvezda plays dirty, and oh my god, this just writes itself. Absolutely incredible. I am happy. I hope you guys are happy as well. This is beautiful. This is peak. Oh my god. I couldn't have written this better. If I wrote a script, this would have happened and you would have said, nah, this is dumb. No, this is FM. And with that out of the way, we need to make some changes because we don't have Ait Nouri because of a little foul. Absolutely incredible. So I think we're going to have to make some changes straight away. I think we're going to put Stamenic as a deep line playmaker, and then we're gonna put Deans as a bit of a box to box, no, let's put him as an advanced playmaker and put Stamenic as a ball winning midfielder on support, gives us a bit of steal, but also make sure that Deans is linked up with the attack. Sorry guys, just give me a second. I need to actually calm down because this is hilarious. 1 second. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Anyways, I'm back to my chair. This is hilarious as Barco finds Popovic, hits the post, and maybe Peterson saves, I'm not really sure. And Tim finds some space on the ball, puts it back in, finds Barco, who's not offside, but you never know with these refs, as Barco loses the ball to Olianka, and that was not as exciting as I thought it was, and he almost stole it back, but the game's like, nah, you can't see another counterattack, and we have another injury. And we have an injury to Popovic, which is slightly worrying. So that means Milovanovic will have to come on and we have to waste a sub. Because if Popovic got injured just a bit later, I could have postponed that sub. But it's fine because usually we make our subs in big batches. So, guys, we're dominating Crvena Zvezda. As you can see, we're dominating them. Despite the fact that, the XG is not high. We lost Ryan Ait Nouri. We lost freaking Ait Nouri. On a foul to Gino Infantino. How are we going to win this game? Just as a reminder, by the way, we've played 27 games, won 27 games, no draws and no losses, and already scored 98 goals for. So, hopefully, when I click start second half, we don't end it on a draw because so far the season is perfect. and we have a chance to make it perfecter still, despite all the shenanigans that Crvena Zvezda is trying to do to stop us from doing so. I can't believe it. I genuinely can't believe it. As the screen looks a little bit weird, I don't think you find it the same. And Ilya Zabarny scores from an offside, and Crvena Zvezda might write this off as well. I was going to say the game looks a little bit weird. I'm not a fan of this tint. Maybe the sun is setting, and maybe the sun is setting on my hopes to actually win this game because everything is going against us. How bad was the offside? Okay, you know what? This is not really against me. You know, fair enough. This was actually an offside at least. It would be funny if it wasn't, okay? Because I remember like someone saying that there is a chance that they have weird things where refs can make mistakes sometimes. And I feel like this would be exactly an opportunity for this, as Roar finds some time on the ball. Stamenic stops it. And to be fair, it's good that he didn't get a red card for this as well. But Roar's on the ball again, finds Aziz, who finds himself in lots of space. And Khudikov makes a beautiful save. He's still holding us in this, which, you know, is kind of important considering that we are playing with, I don't even know how many people. We're playing with like 13 or 12 men against, well, 10 by this rate. And thankfully, this corner comes up to nothing. We're on the 71st minute, so we need to actually think about making subs. Players are not doing good. Saldania is not doing good. Lachlan Deans is not doing good. So will we have enough to make some changes? I want to win, and I'm going to try and chase it. So we're going to put on Estevao, and we're also going to do this cheeky thing and try to play kind of like this. We're going to play with 3 players up front. Estevao is going to switch with Saldania, who's playing kind of badly. And I'm going to throw on Muyinata on the other side. So we're going to play with wingers like this. Estevao is going to be the inverted winger on attack. And then Tim and Stamenic should be in the midfield. Both are playing really, really good football. But unfortunately, they are a little bit tired. Do I make another sub? Yes, I will. Gilson's going to come off. Teklak's going to come on. And that leaves me with just one sub to make when I kind of want to. Don't forget, Popovic got injured before the first half, which is kind of annoying. So we kind of have to chill with this for now. If something happens and we need to chase the game, I need to make some subs, and I need to leave myself the space to make an extra sub. So I think for now, this is going to be quite good. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't do this to me. This is going to be the episode where they score a free kick against us. I haven't seen a free kick in ages. Please, don't let this be this. Jusic, will he... Oh, my freaking God, that was close. I was going to say, will he score? The answer is no. But that's scary. And you know what? I am going to chase this. I don't care. I know we have an unbeaten streak, but I want to go for an unlost points streak, if that makes sense. So I think with that in mind, we're going to take off Stamenic. And we're going to play a slightly more attacking... We're not, because he's a foreigner. That changes up things. Hang on. Screw this. I'm just going to throw Stamenic up front as a shadow striker. Have Tim hold down the fort by himself. And then try and push like this. Very attacking. We're going to play gung-ho. And I don't care anymore because this game was taken away from me. I want to go for everything. And I think I'm going to lose everything at the end. This is going to be the most perfect way for us to lose our unbeaten streak. We'll kick the ball away. Hadzikadunic will pick up. I hope the boys will hold and survive. I'm chasing a win. They're chasing a win. This will be an awful day for Partizan supporters. And I think it's just going to be insane if it is what I said. Gino Infantino is going to get the goal. In the famous words of Didier Drogba, it's a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace. Khudikov, can you save us? Bukhari steps up. Khudikov, Daniel! Yes! Daniel Khudikov and Stamenic, can we score on a counter? If this is going to be a goal, I have no idea what I'm going to do. I'm going to lose it. Oh my God, we don't lose our unbeaten streak, but we save a penalty. Not enough shenanigans are in the arsenal of Crvena Zvezda. Come on. Oh my God, this game. What is this game? Unbelievable. We somehow managed to survive it. Despite the fact we got a penalty shout and the fact that we had a goal disallowed and a random red card for absolutely no reason. I am definitely going to appeal this. What the hell? What does Rodrigo Diaz say? Well, Rodrigo Diaz says he was dismissed for a bad tackle and that the ref's decision was probably justified. I'm going to appeal against ban because that's absolutely bullshit. And I don't believe it was I don't even know what it was. It was weird. It looked weird on the 3D engine. So maybe it was a foul. I don't know. But oh my freaking god, we're still unbeaten. 176 games unbeaten. And every time we play against Crvena Zvezda, it gets closer and closer. And despite all the shenanigans that they decide to put against us, it's never enough. Right, Hudikov gets man of the match. Oh my god, how is this not a 10.0 rating? 6 saves and a freaking penalty save on the last minutes. Insane. Popovic is out for 45 weeks, which is unfortunate, so he's going to miss the Chelsea game. So actually, with that in mind, I think I'm going to go and end this episode early. I think I'm way too stressed out / kind of annoyed by what happened. So I think it'll be a good place to end the episode. I hope you guys can forgive me, but at the same time, I hope you can understand why this happened. Because oh my freaking god, what is this game? But at least you know that in the next episode, we're taking Chelsea twice because we're playing 1, 2... How many games are we playing in the space of 10 days? We're playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're playing 5 games in the space of 10 days. And both of them are going to be vital to our progression in the Champions League against a crazy Chelsea side that are currently 7th in the Premier League. Okay, to be fair, it's not as bad as I thought because if they win the next game, they go 4th, especially considering if they score more goals than Aston Villa. So it's not that bad. But at the same time, they're 7th and we're 1st. And we didn't lose against a very cheaty side. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode anyways. It literally is, it's crazy how this game actually is better than fiction. It's crazier than fiction because we were complaining about Gino Infantino coming on and causing mayhem, and he did because his son got us sent off for no freaking reason. And again, I would like to point out, in case you're a lawyer watching this video, that is a joke. For the purposes of this particular save on Football Manager, he is in fact the son, just as a fun lore tidbit. And with that out of the way, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys didn't have a heart attack. And I hope I will see you guys in the next episode where we take on Chelsea in the Champions League twice. And, you know, a bunch of other teams in the space of 10 days. I don't know how it's going to happen. Bye, guys.